Well, we're back with another project, avoiding the 65 GTO. No monies, but I got my buddy's 72 C10 here. We're pulling motor transmission out of to reseal both of them because they leak, and he's tired of having puddles in his driveway. So I told him, we'll bring it on down, we'll get to it and work on it together. Well, I've gotten impatient. Not his fault. I just get bored and have nothing to do, so I work on people's stuff when I'm bored, I guess. I've already got the transmission out. Motor's semi-halfway already undone. I just got to do coolant lines, distributor, fan, radiator, pull the radiator out so I don't damage that. Exhaust is already undone, and it's just pretty much ready to yank out. He's coming down tomorrow, so we can pretty much reseal it, regasket, refresh it, and then I don't know tomorrow if we'll even have time to put the motor back in, or it all just depends on how everything goes. But I'll show you what I got so far. So the motor's already trying to fall out the backside of the engine bay, but it's a nice green. He lost a hood spring at one time, so he's got this sweet rod holding it up. It's on the list, okay? But it's his grandpa's old truck. He's got a lot of the metal already for it to fix it. He's had it ever since I've known him, so that's probably close to almost 10 years. And here we got the leaky TH350. He had this out probably 2 years ago and had it rebuilt, gone through, but it's clearly leaking out of here. At first we thought maybe it was just his kickdown seal was leaking, but as it sets here and drips, I think it's more coming out of this. But yeah, we'll clean that up and everything, and hopefully get it looking more nicer than it is now. But the truck itself, it's a Midwest truck. That's all I can say. I mean, my trucks ain't any better, but it's a good solid foundation to start on, and it's a truck that he likes a lot. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just gonna start working, and hopefully you guys don't get too bored with me trying to do this. So here we go. So I bought my mic so that way the audio is a little better. We'll see how this video turns out. Oh. Not the right flavor. Okay. Not the right flavor. I don't understand why, and I do, but I don't. But the new two-piece style of radiator shrouds just seem to be a better idea nowadays. Less inconvenient for a guy trying to get a damn blade off and a radiator out. You guys take the blade off to get the radiator out. Or, I guess, you really don't have to, but it helps. But working on old stuff's a lot more simpler. You have like four or five sockets, handful of wrenches, and you can pretty much take the whole dang thing apart, which is probably the best thing ever. I mean, all the newer stuff, same thing, but it's all metric. And they always have all the ground wires and everything everywhere where you can't get to them. But hopefully we get this out here for him so he can be surprised that I already have it out. I'm kind of avoiding trying to take the hood off by myself because these hoods are a little heavy and I'm a little guy. I've done it, but I prefer not to. I'm going to get a jack this motor up before it falls completely out of the back. All right, that's a little better. So he's got a new intake and valve covers put on this thing. So it should look a little better when we put it back in. Should. Depending on how much he wants to clean this motor up. Do radiator hose. Oh man, too big. Sorry. Heater core hoses first, not radiator. Same thing, same guy. You always gotta love radiator coolant hoses when they've been on a while and they're kind of stuck. And this one's kind of ripping itself, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. Kind of short already. Way easier. Oh, and I'm already losing coolant. Oh. All right. If you guys made it this far in the video, thanks. Try my best. I know I'm kind of boring. I'm a one-man show. I do this kind of for fun. I don't have a whole lot of time to do it anymore with my job. Back when I was younger, I used to always be in my garage, but my shop is now about a quarter mile away from my house, and I focus more on trying to be a dad than, you know, work on my hobbies, which I don't think is a bad thing, but there's days where I'm frustrated with myself because why did I buy a shop that was a quarter mile away when I could have had one beside my house? I could have worked in it every night and been okay with. I'm not looking forward to the mess this hose is about to make. Lower radiator hose. Always the fun one. I probably should have checked my audio before I started all this. I'm probably just sitting here talking to myself for no reason. Oh man. I can hear it. It's got fluid in her. Alright, grab a bucket so I can at least try to catch it. Pretty cold up here in Nebraska today. We had snow earlier, but it didn't stick. Stuck like glue. Banging my mic around. Oh boy. Wasn't as bad as it could have been. Bucket did help. That thing was barely on there. All right. Transmission lines. Ooh. There we go. Went to go undo the fuel lines yesterday out of this thing from the fuel pump down here on the side of the block. Popped it loose. Figured, yeah, a whole lot won't come out. Great, now training fluid's leaking out of the bottom. But anyway, so I let it drain and drain and drain. And I was like, that's a lot of freaking fuel to have in one little line. Thinking it was just the line that ran up the carburetor and it was just leaking back. And come to find out, come for me to remember, these tanks, how they're designed, all it was doing was just siphoning the tank, how the line comes out of the tank. So I was trying, if I wouldn't have sat there and thought, I would have had the whole fuel tank on the floor, whole tank of fuel on the floor, like an idiot. But I caught it, I think, about in 3 gallons, which, dumb of me, but I got it. shoot. I don't want to do the lower hose. I think I'm a bigger mess. Coolant overflow. Sure, that hose is gonna come off real nice. Surprisingly, it still has the tank, even though it's got a hole in it, but it still has the tank and the bracket. Neither one of my 72s have that. It's kind of what's nice about getting a truck from somebody who actually owned the truck a while, and it wasn't just, you know, passed around from everybody in the community, and it found its way into the hands of a guy that liked to take things apart and only put it back together halfway. All right, power steering lines. I think I'm just going to take the whole pump off and sit off the side, because undoing the line just seems like too much work. Is this one of those? Oh yeah, got the whole bracket bolted to the damn motor mount. Fun. Fantastic. Or it might just be something that I do tomorrow. Or make him do. I'm gonna make him do it. Yeah. Way easier. But I figured I'd do a short video. It's been a while. Like I said, I ain't had money for metal parts for the GTO. Unfortunately. Christmas, all the holidays. Hit a deer with my wife's van, so that always is nice. Topside creepers, also good for height benches for trying to catch coolant when the truck's up in the air. Oh, I'm gonna take the radiator cap off so we don't damage that. That'd be dumb, wouldn't it? Would be the first time I've ever done it. Oh, sorry. Got my mic rammed up and everything. Just undo all the plug wires because, you know, it's a GM, so it's easier. And we're gonna pull the distributor anyway, so we're gonna have to re-stab the distributor. What is that, Cody? There's a clip on the bottom side of your cap. Ding dong. Alternator wire for the battery. Excitement. There we go. You got a bracket holding on? Let's see. Alright, I'll take that off. Wrong flavor. Right flavor. Wrong flavor. Alright, so where is it? That's not it either. That'd be the guy. I'll just do this, and as I do it, you know, so it just comes down on my head. Knock this little rod over, and then I don't have to do this no more. Just gonna stay home and not do this. All right, so what the hell is? It's unspinning from the backside of the alternator. Well, that's always good. Yeah. Let's just take the alternator off, set off the side. Done did F that up. Sorry, Cody. Why is that so? So what? What? Was the right size? Okay. Belt off. Bottom size, different size, of course. It's like when I was taking apart the GTO. You have a 1/2 inch, you have a 9/16 and a 5/8, all on the fender. Just take the fender apart. I guess I don't need that in here right now, huh? Obstructing the view of the audience. I got an impact. What am I doing? There's a nut on the backside in there. Yep. It already seems loose. What is this? What is going on with my life? Oh. My socket just cracked. A nice crack in there now. I've had that socket a while. First actual real job I bought a set of sockets, and it lasted me this long. That's ignorant. You guys probably thinking the same thing with me slapping it around on the horse sport. There we go. And we're off. Off to the side. Fudge. Yeah, that might be something that power steering. I'm probably gonna lift the motor up to get it up in the air to actually reach the hose, because I don't want to crawl underneath and do it, or I don't want to undo it from the gearbox. I'm not feeling that ambitious right now. Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll undo throttle cable and oil line. Yeah, we'll do those. And that'll get us pretty much set up to pretty much come straight out tomorrow. What line? What size is that oil line? Oh, I grabbed 2 wrenches. Let's see what happens. Pull the wires out of my face. Bang, got it. This carburetor smells like fuel, which is ironic because it's carburetor. I wonder what this mic you guys are it just sounds like mechanic shop ASMR. I think I'll get better views with that. You guys just listen to a wrench spin around on a bolt and a guy just yelling in the background because he can't get it. Because I could probably do that for you guys. Comment below. Well, that was easy. Done. Okay. That was easy too. It just pulled right out. What a nice throttle cable. GM just had the simplest designs back in the day. And then, well, brake booster line's already off. Okay, so transmission kickdown. We could probably take that off. Let's have to dragging that out with us. Do I have? I do not. I do, right in front of my face. I tell you what, though, this topside creeper, my wife got it for me for Christmas. Because I think she got tired of seeing me stand and kneeling on a core support, trying to take a motor out and cussing up a storm because my knees hurt. And I thank her for that, because that was very thoughtful, and I've needed one for a while. You know, because she cares about my knees. My needs, my knees. My bee's knees. Alright, one of you got to give. I took both clamps off. Which one is giving up? I'll even do the spin for it. Hopefully this isn't a plastic teeth. I know that was a thing back in the day. And it does have plastic, but it's off and out of my way. Get out of, get out of, get out of there. Just had to ask it nicely. Calmly and nicely. Who put this hood here? Such an inconvenience. Alright, so I think, yeah, we're good. I just got to lift the motor up and take the power steering off. And then find that one wire I forgot and rip it off, because that's what you do in these situations. You're already committed, so you just don't stop. Here, I can give you guys the other pove. See? It's like planking on the motor. Like you're flying. But there's no room to actually move your head because there's a frickin' hood in your way. Kind of takes the breath out of you too, I can tell you that. Does my ass look big from here? You can be honest. Comment below. I guess let's get the chain hooked up and ready to yoink this thing. Yoink. Now, I only have so many chains, but I can never find the one I'm looking for. Will this work? So the other day I thought, yeah, it's right there. Okay, it does have the thingamajiggy for it. Maybe I shouldn't use the big hook side. Yeah, let me grab some bolts. Why did I grab nylons? Are they all nylon? No. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, here we go. And just do it, and do it, and do it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Undo the coolant temp before I rip that out. That'd be dumb. I've already ripped out, I'm pretty sure, the reverse wire. Somehow, I mean, I didn't break it, but it did come off very aggressive like. Don't know what that was all about. Now, would a guy go, yeah, let's just go the back of the head. I don't know. I sure hope this audio thing's working out for me. If not, I'm just an idiot. Anybody else just find themselves working on stuff by themselves a lot? Like when you were younger, you'd had friends and everything, and you can't probably fucking hear me. You can't. Oh, you can. Okay. Just everything else will stab me in the tit. But as you get older, you don't have friends because you get antisocial, then you just never go anywhere and get old and grumpy and dumb. I just feel like that's not... That'll work. It'll work. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. You just gotta trust the guy. You know. Do you believe in life after love? Or whatever Cher said. It's more like, do you believe a guy could really fuck this up? And when he does, you just don't know what to say. Because you can't believe a guy fucked this up. This one's going all the way in. The one up here in the front does not want to, like, do that. I mean, it's good. It's not good, but it's good. Topside creeper for the win, boys. Alright. So, I need to do some maneuvering. Because I have a cherry picker over here, but it's got a motor on it. My other cherry picker's back here, but there's a maze I gotta go through. So give me a second while I get that out. Just enjoy the ASMR or whatever the hell they call that. Just guys throw stuff around. Just cussing and enjoying life. I found that other chain. It's over here. You're gonna ruin it. Hey, the other chain's over here. On the other chair picker. Who would have thought that? What am I caught on? What is going on right now? What is... Quit it. If you haven't noticed from my breath, it's cold in here, but I don't want to run my heater and you guys can't hear me. But at this point, you guys are probably like, please turn on your heater. We don't want to hear you no more. I'm just too committed right now. But I mean, if a guy were to get $20, it might happen. So behold, my $120 marketplace find, which is better than one that I had years prior. Did steal the neck off of it because the neck was not so heavy duty on this setup. But I did move my bolt back. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'll bring closer. The bolt was here. I moved it back here because I got tired of when I go jack a motor up out of a four-wheel drive pickup, you get just high enough and then it stops. And you're about that far away from clearing the radiator support. So either you got to have a buddy here to pull back on the cherry picker while you lift the motor up over it because the dip in the oil pan gets you. But I just moved this on the last one I did. It was a 90 Ford F-250 with a 460. A lot better, a lot gooder. Here, let me move you guys over here so you get the pove. Me just slipping it in. By it, I mean the engine stand. Weirdos. You want to jack it up? You guys want to watch me jack it up? Not jack it off, jack it up. Here. There you go. Kind of a short stroke guy myself. Honestly. Uppies. Uppies. Still going uppies. Alright. I seen a video once that you just lift it up like this. And it should work, but I don't think it works. Maybe you gotta have the thing unscrewed. Is that a thing? Is that what you gotta do? That seems like a thing that might work. I don't think I'm getting anywhere. I'm going to have to look that up again. Or a guy, if he was smart, he would buy a air pneumatic cylinder, like all the more efficient guys in the world are. I think that's high enough. I think we've succeeded. Great success. What are you doing? Get in there. Oh, I just ran on my own damn foot. All right. Apparently 2 tons is quite excessive for a guy to pull a 350 small block out. I tell you what though, this motor has like not a whole lot of good compression. When I was taking the not the bell housing bolts, torque converter bolts out, it was real easy to turn the motor over by hand with spark plugs in it. But I don't think we're gonna go that far and do all that nonsense. And why not just go there? God dang it. So, in typical GM fashion, they have the bolt hole in the back side of the block and the hole right up here in the front side for the chain to go into. Me being mean, dumb, and stupid, I just put bolts in the heads. Either way works, guys. Efficiency, not a thing. All right, wiggle the chain. Getting a little off balance. Looks a little better. Here we go. All right. Now I need my cranking rod. Now I need my cranking rod. Yeah. Exhaust fell. Okay. Motor's uppies. Motor's coming uppies. We're doing it. It's happening. Why am I committing this far? I said I was only going to get it done ready to come out tomorrow. But here I am. I'm doing it. There goes the other part. Ooh. There we go. Going uppies. I heard a noise. I heard a noise again. What's happening? Can you come forward? Oh, it's the brake booster line coming off the back side of the carburetor. Dang. Okay, what do I do with the 9/16? Right here. Right here. Get out of there. By 9/16, I mean 14 millimeter because I'm used to metric. Don't judge me. Extension, dummy. Is there one more? I don't know. Is there? How many are there? Can't be more than 2 on that side. It's been a minute since I got a video out on my YouTube channel. Motor's about to come out. I gotta stop. Battery's dying on my GoPro. If you guys like this video, please subscribe. Give me a comment. Hopefully this mic's working right, and I'll try to get more content out for you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Catch you next time.